Welcome to Elevation Nation with your hosts Sam Panich and Parker Yablon. Elevation Nation is a community focused on bringing together young adults who are elevating themselves and others every day. Each Thursday, we take 15 minutes to talk about what's going on in the real world and touch on all the great things that Elevation Nation is up to.
Elevation Nation, we're back with another Fortitude and 15 episode. We are in the thick of summer, and you know what that means. We're working on our golf games. I'm down in Savannah right now, practicing golf, Parker. I got the bug, had my first good round, and that helps you make you like golf. Came home, ended up watching golf on TV, caught the end of the 3M Open, a PGA Tour event, where something pretty incredible happened. It was a moment that is made for Fortitude and 15. I texted you right after, but 21-year-old kid, Jackson Koivun, he's on his fourth official professional event. He was playing college golf, amateur golf at Auburn on the tour, working his way up. He's 21, came on the tour, PGA professional, 21 years old. This is his fourth event, and he won. First place. Beat Scottie Scheffler, beat all the incredible pros, had a commanding lead. I believe the lowest score ever shot at that golf course in Minnesota in this 3M tournament. Just an incredible win. And what really stood out to me was in his post-round interview, they were asking him about his golf glove because Parker, on the thumb and wrist and pointer finger of his golf glove, right where he looks every time he takes a golf swing, he has three words written on it: confidence, trust, and dominate. Confidence, trust, and dominate. And in that moment, I texted you right away. I said, this guy's got mindset. He's got mental fortitude. We got to talk about him on Fortitude and 15. Jackson Koivun, the new hot name in golf. The next Tiger Woods? Is that too premature? I don't know. He's pretty damn good. 21 years old, already crushing it. What do you think, Parks?
Well, I feel bad for you, first of all, that you played well in golf. I feel bad that you had a good round because it only gets worse from here because then you're going to realize that you're going to be chasing that 93 you shot for the rest of maybe the year or 2 year. So I feel bad for you. 92. Okay. Well, I feel bad for you on that front. Golf is an ugly game. I used to hit the ball very well, and now I don't even know how to hit an iron. We talked about that last week. So first off, good for you. I'm happy you shot a 92, but I'm sorry because the future isn't looking bright. Everyone who plays golf knows it's just an up and down battle all the time. Secondly, love this, but we're not calling anyone next Tiger Woods. Dude needs to win a major before we're ever talking about the GOAT status by any means, let alone many, many majors. I have no idea who this guy was at all until this weekend. I'm sure many people across the country didn't know who this guy was. He actually hasn't even played in 3 of the 4 majors. He got a shot, I think, twice at the U.S. Open. And so, yeah, it's cool as anything to see him absolutely dominate the field. And I'm going to put a hot take out here, Sam. Listen, he's not traveling like these other guys, like the superstars. Like the superstars just came off the British Open, right? They were in Europe. They're traveling, different time. Like, this is the perfect time. I'm not. I'm just saying this is the perfect time for someone like this to make a run for it. And I love it. I'm excited. 21 years old, new big name in golf. However, my dude does not have the same schedule as all these other guys. And so I'm excited for the name. And then to the last point about the glove. Mantras, baby. Mental mottos. That's what we're all about here at Elevation Nation. It almost is like there was an era of like 10 years where like all the corny mantra stuff went away. And now our younger generation is like kind of bringing it back. And I'm not saying Elevation Nation's like the ones who are bringing mantras back, but young people like having mottos and having mantras that they live their life by. And I think this is a perfect example of how they live by that.
Well, take away young people. How about successful people? So many of them have these mantras, have these mottos. They have that mindset that they remind themselves at any point of the day. And so I think a lot of times people might have thought or still think, oh, that's cringy, that's weird, that's awkward, that's uncomfortable. If the best people, the most successful people are doing it, I don't really care. You can call me cringe. I'm going to do it myself.
But
And
it's
I
not
think,
cringe.
I think some people might think it is. Some people are like, who does this guy think he is, writing things on his glove? Like, why? Who's he trying to show off for? When I think it's so important to find the little things that help ground you and remind you of your mindset. And this is a perfect example of that. I also love Parker that he writes it. It's not like on the back of the glove. It's like on the finger of the glove and the thumb. Like he looks at it every time he sets up his grip on his golf club. And so I just love that. It's a forced reminder every single day for him of 3 things he really wants to focus on. Dominate's a crazy one that he added in there, though. That's some beast mode stuff.
It's cool. It's a place that you can be reminded of. When we do mental motto workshops, we tell all of the audience, hey, put your mental motto sticker in a place that you can be reminded of it when inevitably times might get challenging. Out on the golf course, maybe you didn't feel it in your most recent round, but it gets challenging and it tests you mentally. And I love the idea of having, okay, it's right in front of me. I can look down, reset myself, reground myself. And I'm sorry if you got a problem with people who live by mantras or like do little quirky things to get their mind right. Like maybe you're missing out on something that really works, because I agree with you. Successful people have methods and ways to ground themselves, and I do think this is a perfect way to do it. Also, shout out to Elevator Madeline Tormey. You remember Madeline? She showed me when we first started working together that she actually has a tattoo of like an arrow on her index finger, and it's a reminder to keep moving forward, keep pressing forward. And like anytime something's challenging, she looks down at that, boom, it's like the same thing. Obviously hers is ingrained in her skin rather than ingrained on a glove, but dude, there's so many cool different ways. This is a great story.
Incredible story. Jackson, congratulations on your win. We love your mindset. I think it takes a special kid to stay that focused with Scottie Scheffler breathing down your neck. That is not someone who I want chasing after me. But Parker, I want to move us into our fast fortitude question. So you just mentioned Madeline has it on her finger, tattooed. Jackson wears it on his glove. We wear ours on our chest. I also have mine tattooed on my thigh. What, for you, I'm curious, does a mantra count only if it's written physically somewhere on you? Or can it just be something in your head or a different way to remind you? Does it have to be physically written somewhere that you see it every day?
I don't think so. First of all, I didn't know that you had your mental motto on your body tattooed.
You learn something new about me every day, buddy.
Maybe. I guess it was in a different language or something. I don't know. Maybe we don't
It
need
is
to
in a
do the
different
big
language.
reveal at the end. The big reveal needs to be on the tattoo. But to my point that I was trying to make to your question, no, you don't need something physical. You don't need something that you got to look at or see. It's a reminder of, in our case, your mental fortitude. So Elevation Nation, for example, my mental motto is ramble on. Ramble on came from a story that I share when I was in the Ramble in Central Park listening to Led Zeppelin, and the song Ramble On came on in a vulnerable moment in my life. And that helped me think about my future and what I want to do and what do I accomplish. The way I'm reminded of my mental motto is, yes, my shirt, the term Ramble On. How about when I listen to Led Zeppelin? How about when I look at artwork that displays Led Zeppelin in some way, or that song being shown in a different way? I'm thinking about, for my office, Sam, the new office, like getting a really cool piece of art of like the band actually playing. Perfect reminder. It doesn't say Ramble On, but I can look at that picture, and that is a metaphor basically for my mental fortitude. And I know exactly what that means. And you know what? JJ, my wife, probably be like, dude, You just got a picture of Led Zeppelin there. It's cool. And I'm like, no, it's got a lot deeper meaning than that. So it really just comes down to you and how the meaning you have behind it.
Okay. I like that take. Next question for you, Parks. We're going on stage. Huge keynote speech, 1,000 people. What are the 3 words you have written down on your microphone that you read before you walk out onto that stage?
That's a good one. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's all okay. No. I'm going to go back to my former mental motto. I know we changed it, Sam, but it still is proud to be. And I would write that down anywhere. Because sometimes when you're in situations, especially for me, when I get on stage, I get really nervous. You're like a calm, cool cucumber, or you're just masking something else on stage. I don't know. We got to dig into that deeper. Sam might be a sociopath because he gets on stage in front of 1,000 people and prefer to do that instead of literally sit in his bedroom and record a 1-minute TikTok. That's a fun fact. Hot take. That's the clip right there. Crazy, crazy thing. I'm sitting there on stage like, oh my God, there's 2,000 eyes looking at us. Not 1,000, 2,000. Proud to be is my reminder that I'm proud to be here. There's a reason I'm here. There's a reason why this moment's happening. So let's go. If it doesn't go well, great. We learn, we live, we push through something hard. If it goes great, that's house money. That's the way I think about it. What about you? What's the 3 words you're putting on your microphone? I am a sociopath? Oh, that was, yeah.
Too many words. No. I think gratitude, presence, and energy. Probably the 3 on my microphone. But yeah, I love speaking on. I mean, Parker, if you were really good at
I love it too.
If you were really good at any skill, it's not golf, but what is your best skill? What is Parker's best skill? Maybe basketball at this point. You feel confident. You're going out there. You feel like you know what you're doing. And so I don't feel like it's sociopathic behavior because I'm prepped. I'm ready. We're ready to roll. And you've gotten better. Give yourself some credit. Maybe one day you'll.
I'm not saying that I'm not good. I'm just saying, regardless if there's 10 people and I'm given a microphone or 10,000 people and I'm given a microphone. I'm more nervous for 10. The heart is pumping the same way. You remember Jesse Itzler? He used to say, any speech that he does, he's always nervous before. I'm nervous because I care. I want it to go well. You're just like, this is just another day in the life of Sam Panich, and I'm just going to speak into a microphone and walk off stage, and that's it.
Damn right. That's how we roll. All right. Segment 3, Parks. I want you to tell me if these kind of mindset preparation items are overrated or underrated, just based on society and how they emphasize them. Okay? You ready to roll?
Let's do it.
We're going rapid fire. Okay. Reading a word before you perform. So like Jackson had on his glove, like you might have written on your microphone, kind of having a mantra that you read right before you do a big performance.
Underrated, but it depends how you think about it.
No elaboration. All right. Cool. Love it. We're staying rapid. What about visualization? Overrated, underrated?
Properly rated. I think people talk about visualization. My soccer coach in high school used to say, visualize you all winning the game tomorrow. What does it look like when you guys win the game? What happened? Visualize that. However, that's not going to change, what you're doing on a field or on stage. Visualizing success helps, but it's not going to change how you're going to go do it. Properly rated.
Okay. Next one. I know you love this. A pre-performance routine, whatever that is. Working out, getting the same drink or snack or food, going to the bathroom, listening to the same song. I know you love this one. How are you rating it?
Properly rated. We all know routine is good. For me, sometimes I know I need to get a good gym, pump session, water. But then me, Sam, I'm all over the place. I don't know where I'm going and what I'm doing when it comes to 30 minutes beforehand. Got to ground myself. It's properly rated.
Okay, fair enough. All right, next one, Parks. Journaling afterwards. Writing down how you feel, things that you learned, things that went well, didn't go well, kind of recapping the performance, whether that's journaling or talking it out with someone, making a video on it, just recapping overall.
I don't want to say overrated. I'm going to say overrated just because I don't do that. However, properly rated, if you're doing it in a different way, I don't write it down. I usually talk it out, or we have the podcast here, or I'll talk into my little AI bot. Hey, for 10 minutes, this is what happened. Can you summarize this for a future newsletter that I'm going to put together or something along those lines?
Last one.
Come on, give me a spicy one. Come on, give me a spicy one.
Let's see. Meditation. Everyone seems to meditate.
Vastly underrated. Meditation is between you and you. And oftentimes people think there's a right way and a wrong way to meditate. There's your way to meditate. And there's really no one who's like good at it. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard, but it needs to be between you and you. For me, it's closing my eyes, breathing, listening to music in a different situation, possibly, maybe going for a run, right? Meditation is what you believe it is for you, but it's a space that you can quiet out the distraction. That's where people get it wrong. Quiet out the distraction and be within yourself. Vastly underrated. Come on, dude. You got to give me one overrated one. I know we're over, but like you got to give me one that you think I'm going to put as overrated.
Okay. You're about to go putt. It's a big putt. Are you doing a full lap around the entire hole to get every single angle, or are you just stepping up and praying?
It's so funny. Like you play with your friends and they're like so intense about their putts. If there's money on the line, properly rated. If there's no money on the line, take 20 seconds and then putt the ball. Come on. We're not waiting here. Like seriously, that's so overrated unless you're really putting for some dough.
Okay, you heard it here first. Our hot takes on Jackson Koivun, the new PGA Tour victor at the 3M Open in Minnesota. Incredible young 21-year-old, all about his mindset. We recapped some hot mindset takes that Parker and I have, and then, of course, what we think is overrated or underrated when it comes to the routine mindset game. We'll see you next time on next week's Fortitude in 15. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Elevation Nation. If you enjoyed our conversation, hit that subscribe button to get notified when we release a new episode. If you would like to join Elevation Nation or get more information about the nation, please visit our website at www.elevationnation.io. Until next week, Elevation Nation, peace.